The nexus of NBA basketball has shifted to the city of angels. Whichever team you root for, LA fans with a lot to celebrate.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. Up front, it's Kuzma and Davis. And it's Rondo in at the point. And for Dallas, Jalen Brunson out there with Hardaway. And there's Porzingis. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Finney-Smith in at the...
That is why the ticket price is what it is when LeBron is in town. Amazing dunk to finish the play.
Hardaway passes to Doncic. Pass to Finney-Smith from deep. A rebound by the Lakers. Outside, Green over Porzingis. They get it back. Davis can't get it to fall.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Brunson scanning the floor. Doncic kicks to Brunson. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
You know, there's an unselfishness to Luka Doncic, and a pretty pass right there.
Outside Rondo. To the middle. Porzingis with the steal. Oh, and here comes Porzingis all alone.
Boy, the aggressiveness in the paint from Porzingis. You know, putting the onus on the officials to make a call. You've got to make them decision makers. There is so much to love about Kristaps Porzingis. Over 7 feet, sweet shooting jumper, but aggression. This guy will back down from no one.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls.
Well, you have got to love the versatility of Kristaps Porzingis. Unbelievable shooting touch at 7'3". Can also be a monster on the defensive end. Good luck, future of the NBA.
That one misses. For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And Green slams it in.
And Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg, with that emphatic slam?
You know, but at this level, almost any guy can throw it down on you if you leave him wide open.
Doncic against LeBron. Here's Finney-Smith. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
It's all about mindset out of the gate. If you're aggressive and they give you room, go ahead, let it fly.
Here's Rondo. Drills the three-pointer.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And the dunk by James.
Just fantastic defense by LeBron. You have to protect the ball, or he's going to swipe it from you with his lightning-quick hands.
Brunson the pass to Finney-Smith. Doncic outside. Doris, if you had to list a player with all the great talent in this league that's the most difficult to stop one-on-one, who would that be?
Well, like in similar situations, I can't give you just one. Some names that come immediately to mind. James Harden, obviously, has been in the MVP race for 5 years running, I think. He's virtually impossible to guard, right? He's got a great system for his individual skills. Kevin Durant can get any shot he wants at any time. And then the virtuoso that is LeBron James, who can pick you apart with shooting, with scoring, with passing. He's really nothing short of remarkable.
And it's slammed in by Davis.
Well, you love it. DeMarcus Cousins drawing the defensive attention and still has the court awareness to make the play.
Barea finds Doncic. Now here's Powell to halt the run. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Inside. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. Mavericks trailed by 5. Right outside. There's the pass to Powell. Dallas moving it around. Shot clock at 6. Here's Doncic. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
The numbers for Luka Doncic absolutely staggering. The only rookie ever to average over 20 points, 7 boards, and 5 assists.
That free throw good from Doncic. And such impressive poise and confidence for Luka Doncic, Doris. He's unfazed by the NBA.
I think it makes sense, Kevin, when you consider this young man has been playing as a pro and against men since the age of 16. And by 17, he was tearing up the EuroLeague. This guy was ready to make the leap.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
And I think, guys, over time, you would anticipate Luka Doncic becoming more and more of a leader. This guy is so fun to watch from a skill perspective.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. 54 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Boy, you consider the Dallas Mavericks last season missing the playoffs for the 3rd straight year. That ties their 2nd longest playoff drought in franchise history. You've got to believe this is a group that's highly motivated.
That free throw, no good.
Yeah, much improved foul shooter. KCP also starting to get to the line at a higher rate.
Mavericks making a switch here. Curry's checked in. And he can't make the 2nd free throw either. Missing both.
Uncharacteristic trip to the line for him. Just lost his feel on those shots.
Doncic kicks to right. Outside Curry. Passes it to Doncic. Over Caldwell Pope. Doncic, no good.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
And Cousins gets it to go.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And here is Wright. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Comes up empty down low. And that does it for the 1st quarter. Lakers on top, leading by 5. And the 2nd quarter will be on the way when we come back. Well, you see a lot of players who pick up a controller and fire up NBA 2K, thank goodness, including the king himself, LeBron James.
I play 2K all the time. Seriously, when I'm playing the game, I'm putting certain lineups on the court that I...
Always experimenting, always keeping his mind engaged, Greg, with basketball.
And that's who Bron is. He lives, breathes, and eats basketball.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Lakers here so far, guys.
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they, Greg? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
So for the Lakers right now, they've got JaVale McGee, DeMarcus Cousins out there with Avery Bradley, and it's Daniels in at the 2-guard spot. Now here's Wright, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. The Lakers in the lead. Here's Daniels. Outside Bradley. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Greg, when you evaluate Avery Bradley, the offense isn't what it once was, but the defense is certainly still there.
Yeah, Bradley has struggled with the scoring in recent years, but defense, that does not go cold. Still a menace to ball handlers, and his reach and length can suffocate perimeter players.
Doris, as you always say, there is a grace in handling wins and losses in this game, isn't there?
You know what, Kevin? There's an old saying that winning and losing are imposters, that it's everything to do with how you react to constant learning and growing experiences. And listen, everybody wants to win, but can you experience losing with grace and dignity? Can you embrace the joy of pure competition? To me, that's one of the beautiful things about the NBA. Men handle heartbreak and joy and set an example for the next generation. It's beautiful.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Left side Curry. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on DeMarcus Cousins.
Well, Seth Curry has never been one who's afraid of contact, does such an exceptional job drawing the defender into his trap.
Free throw good. Curry. Davis is checked in for the Lakers. James comes in for Troy Daniels. And both free throws good for Curry.
Well, you think the ownership style of the Mavericks, something the league had to adjust to. Very active, very outspoken. Sometimes I think that rubbed people the wrong way. But now you get the sense it's almost the new normal.
Puts it up from 15. Porzingis with the rebound. For Dallas, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Now here's Brunson. D right on him. Here's Porzingis, and he hits it to tie the game up.
Amazing when you're 7'3" with great instincts. You create an opportunity to get the putback. Nice work, Kristaps Porzingis.
And the Mavericks, we know, have been trendsetters, investing in development and in technology.
Kevin, they have always been on the cutting edge of data collection and then using that data to give them a competitive advantage. When you're in a business, it's always about what's next. How can I be better?
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, DeMarcus Cousins suffered an Achilles injury, and it was a major setback for him, but it was also an eye-opener. Cousins said, any given day could be your last day playing, and all the celebrity, all the fame ends. My love for the game has grown, but at the same time, I want to be more than just a basketball player. Kevin, challenges can put anything into perspective.
Thank you, D.A. Brunson kicks to Hardaway. Curry on the wing. Pass to Finney-Smith. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Finney-Smith's got 5 points so far.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Boy, Greg, neither team willing to give an inch and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
If he's one thing, he's efficient in the paint. Rondo really good with the positioning there close to the basket.
Dallas moving it around. Hardaway up top, guarded by Kuzma. Hardaway kicks to Porzingis. No good on the shot. Great D that time from Davis. Here's Bradley. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed. Now it's a 3-point Los Angeles lead. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. The pass to Porzingis. To the paint. Brunson, good. Brunson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring. And Tim Hardaway says, you know what? My teammate's open. I'm going to get him the ball.
Hardaway against Bradley. Trying to get open is Kuzma. Here's Davis, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's on Porzingis. The Lakers have made two and missed two at the line tonight. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Green comes in for James. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Bradley. And Cook subbed in for Rajon Rondo. And there's the foul. It's on Quinn Cook. That's his first foul. Seconds left in the first half. From past the arc, McGee with the block. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Three-pointer right. That shot no good. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Lakers lead by 3. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. AD, you see how they're playing you in the first half. What's the adjustment going to be?
So, we got to come out with a great intensity, and it starts in the warm-up. So, we got to come out with a great intensity, great mindset, and try to go out there and win the third quarter.
I have never heard anyone say it starts in warm-ups until now. Thanks, AD. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. A competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. They saw their lead grow to a high water mark of 5 in the period. They didn't stop fighting in the second quarter as they maintained most of their first quarter lead and now lead by 3 at the break. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
Well, I like that they're aggressively going to the rack. That establishes an attitude, a certain toughness. They just need to stay committed to
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side,
my brother.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Rajon Rondo with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
We've got Jalen Brunson. He's out there with Hardaway. Luka Doncic out there with Porzingis. And it's Finney Smith in at the power forward position. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half with. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Porzingis can't hit. Lakers leading by 3. And Kyle Kuzma, a late pick in the 2017 draft, but he's shown that he's as strong a prospect as any.
Yeah, flew under the radar as a prospect, but came in with a very refined game and was an impact player early on. Has already started to expand his game. Should see an even bigger role as he develops as a player.
And that one, good. Brunson's got 9. So it's the Lakers now. Pass to Davis. Porzingis with the block.
Porzingis so fast off the floor when he challenges a shot. Helps him get a lot of blocks like that one.
Here's Doncic. The shot, no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Green inside. Brunson covering. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball. Doncic against James. Outside Hardaway. with the floater, and the layup is up and in.
Well, there's big-time athleticism when you're talking about Hardaway. Puts it on the deck and relentless move to the cup.
Passes to LeBron. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. And there's the call on James. That's foul number 2 for him. A different look for Dallas. Powell, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And Barea subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Daniels, he's checked in for the Lakers. The Mavericks trailing. Barea surveying the floor. Kicks it to Doncic. Pass to Hardaway over Daniels, and there's Hardaway. That's good on the assist by Doncic. Doris, you've accomplished so much in your award-winning career. What was your first experience in broadcasting?
Kevin, my first experience was I left coaching, and they put Providence College women's basketball on radio. That was the first ever game I got to call. It was so cool. Tell me yours. What was the very first? Did you study this? How did you get into broadcasting?
I did. Our high school had a radio station, and the first basketball broadcast was underneath the bleachers, looking through popcorn boxes and legs of the people that were standing in the bleachers so that I could see the court from the baseline.
Amazing.
Because that's where the telephone cables were to plug in our equipment. And
wow.
I was 16 years old.
Incredible.
I remember it very well.
Incredible.
Very well. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. And the GOAT conversation. LeBron has said his motivation is to surpass Michael Jordan as the greatest of all time. Greg, what do you think he needs to do to bolster his case?
I think for the naysayers, the obvious answer is more rings. You look at the other numbers, including those 8 consecutive finals appearances, LeBron is in the discussion.
A different look for Dallas. Maxi Kleber comes in for Porzingis. And it's Wright in for Hardaway. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. JaVale McGee comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And Tavius Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for James. And Cook subbed in for Rajon Rondo. 4 on the clock. Now the pass to Barea. The 3. Rebounded by McGee.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Barea with a wide-open look. Off target from three-point range. The drive by Cousins. And there are a lot of reasons why Cousins is such a dominant force on the floor. You rarely see his combination of size and skill to us.
No question. This is a big man who has got incredible vision, great passing touch, great shooting touch. You think about it. This is a man who is impossible to move off his path because of his strength. So the combination of those two things is truly extraordinary.
Danny Green, he's checked in for the Lakers. Rondo comes in for Quinn Cook. Right, the pass to Doncic. Takes a shot at the elbow. Not going to go that time. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Cousins dishes to Rondo. 44 seconds left in the third. Here's Cousins. They grab their own miss. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. For Los Angeles, they have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8. That's good from McGee. Seth Curry, he's checked in for J.J. Barea. Both free throws good from McGee.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Doncic against Caldwell Pope. Pass to Curry to stop the run. But they recover it. Right. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Free throw drops for Wright. So he picks up just one from the line that time.
And they continue to control the glass.
Green finds James. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
And we've reached the end of the third. Lakers ahead, leading. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Greg, he's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. A moment now to reset the lineups brought to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. Taking a look at the Lakers. Green and Rondo in the backcourt. LeBron and Kuzma make up the forwards. And it's Cousins in at the 5. Rondo against Wright. And stolen by Kuzma. Banked in off the glass. Kuzma's got the lead up to 10 now for Los Angeles.
And got to be aware of Kuzma, especially with how he attacks there off the dribble.
Green against Curry. Pass to Kleba. Back to Curry. Over Green. Curry, good.
Well, as reliable as it gets from the mid-range. Seth Curry very good at finding those opportunities in those spaces.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
A different look for Dallas. Porzingis is checked in for Maxi Kleba. Hardaway comes in for Curry, and it's Jalen Brunson in for DeLon Wright. And the Lakers also making a change. Anthony Davis is checked in for DeMarcus Cousins. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Frank Vogel talk to his team during the break. His demeanor was not one of a coach whose team was well ahead. He said this is the time to turn up the heat, make one final push, and try to close out strong. And see if they were listening, guys.
And that's going to be a travel. Lakers leading by 8. James looking it over. And they double up James. Here's Kuzma. Tries again. Here's Davis, and he makes good on the layup. And the Lakers lead by 10.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Pass to Brunson from the arc. The Lakers with the rebound. Davis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Kuzma. Porzingis with the block. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. James kicks to Rondo. 5 on the clock. Goes up again. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. 9 points for Rajon Rondo.
So why does LeBron James have the ball in his hands? Because look at that 6th sense. Wow, what a pass.
And the pass to Porzingis. Shoots the 3. A 3-pointer is right on target.
Well, for a big man, his stroke is just beautiful. And because of the height, it's so hard to challenge.
Now LeBron. That one goes. Count it.
Now, guys, it seems like every drive of LeBron's involves contact, doesn't it? He's like a magnet for bodies out there.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter. And he gets the bucket.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
Now here's Rondo. Brunson covering. Rondo passes to Kuzma. The Lakers rebound. Outside for Rondo. Outside, Green. There's the 3. Here's Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
Just so resourceful as a player. Davis gets the job done inside in all sorts of ways, and that's one of them right there, crashing the offensive glass, getting that second chance bucket.
And the Mavericks call time here. They're trailing by 11. 1:10 left in the 4th. And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Anthony Davis.
And he's been dialed in from the field, Kevin. Good on over 60% of his attempts. They've been working the ball around well, and he's benefited with a lot of open looks. And boy, has he made the most of them.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. Porzingis finds Doncic. His 3-pointer's off the mark.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Rondo against Doncic. Kuzma outside. Here's Green. Here's Davis. Makes it off the glass. Davis has got the lead up to 13 now for the Lakers.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes, Greg, when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
That free throw good from Porzingis. 19 seconds left in the game. And the Lakers can just let the clock run down here. Marjanovic against Davis. Pass to Caldwell Pope. He kicks to Daniels. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. They came in here and took care of business like they